All right, welcome. This is continuing right after my last pneumatic craft episode. It hasn't been that long. It's probably like the next day or something. I don't know. Wait, because Friday night I was playing something else. I did start to move the pneumatic craft stuff over here. I'm gonna that's kind of what we're gonna do here. Is I'm gonna try to get PCBs automated because they seem to be used for everything, which requires refining oil. So we'll be doing that. I've never done that before, but I'm sure I can do that. Mostly to make plastic. Um, but what I did do, let's just suck that in. That was my steel. Anyway, I set up these extruders from thermal series instead of the create ones. That way I'm saving on stress. I also had them combined before and they just kept getting overstressed and it was making me annoyed. So the water wheels are powering this and the charger. My windmill is powering this stuff. If I ever need it again, I'm not really sure. But we got our deep slate one, our thing. What is that? Cobblestone? Did they go? You can make these augments too. I put in them. So it's making two at once. And it's moving fairly fast too. So it's going to have to build up this buffer first. This 8,000, then it'll start sifting, which I've got plenty of resources right now. So I'm totally fine with that. But that way I'll have this if I need it. And then redstone and redstone. Netherrack and endstone. Which I wanted to make real quick at the beginning of the episode just so that it is what's the word? Done. Man, I'm fried today. So we need a magma crucible. Yep. And I'm going to use my last machine for... Oh. Shoot. Do I have more netherrack? 2. Alright. Got a little way to make netherrack right here. Right. Oh, wait, I need that netherrack. Smelt it along with more steel. Out of power. Yep. Need the steel to make a few more pipes. Which... Make another set. Okay. I'll take these. Um... Ooh, nether bricks. Alright, now... How do you make hardened glass? I'm making inductions. Okay. It's the only way to make them. Right. I did not know that was a step. Okay. Mark this recipe. Right, y'all are just pushing my buttons right now. I missed this step when I was looking at it. Do I not have any regular... What am I making here? Just gonna guess. Nice. Smooth stone. Hey, does this use power? Share the cube with me? Yeah. Alright, and then that was... So, quartz, obsidian, and sand. Okay. Do I have obsidian left? God. Let's just make a few just in case. Yeah, take your time. Damn. I have the patience. I have zero patience. Put this in there. Can. Alright. I should, in theory, still have... the magma crucible. Put this one right. Uh... But now we need to melt stuff down. Which, I don't have ender pearls, actually. Crap, I had a couple, but I don't know where they went. Oh, we can get redstone anyway. I think it's 10. Sure. What I was looking at. It's cooking it. Let's see if we can find any Enderman at night. Don't. Just can't ride each other. Shit. What is bro holding? Can I have that? A Manulan constant. Is this a weapon? Sucks. Yeah, these pearls are not gonna be enough. I might be able to cheat code it. This is our bucket. And I just... Now, this is the one I wanted to be redstone. That is cooking up. Okay. I can make endstone, but how again? The barrel and glowstone dust, which we can get from sieving netherrack. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna sacrifice something real quick. These ender pearls. Uh... Sorry. Well, matter of fact, we actually need this to be crushed first before it's put in. But separate them up. Why not? Where's all the hammers? And then I need to boom, 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 boom. And get stored in here. I should have a little bit of glowstone. A little. $16. Come on, bro. What are we waiting for? Patient. Regular sieve around here somewhere. I'm assuming there's an ender. We only need 200. Oh, one ender pearl makes 250. So we just need 4 pearls. Come on, big money. Wow, 0. My life sucks. What kind of shit was that? It was a waste of an alloy, but still turned around. Ah, got 1. The drops on that are so bad. Holy crap. And okay, now that that has filled up its buffer, and pull this, insert, extract, all. It should start storing excess. Hopefully all being full. I've already spent 14 minutes wasting my time. Come back when it's done. Okay, so I don't know how long I've been talking without recording. I think it's because I was sprinting and I hit my record key at the same time and it thinks I'm trying to do a hotkey with 2 keys. So, I did get the ender set up. Again, I thought I recorded it. Can I have this back? Alright. Yeah. Thought I had it recorded. So I got that set up. Actually, you need to put a thing so I can start storing mass amounts of it. At least a large amount. And I'll show you else what else I was doing. Okay. We got that set up. Got that set up. Pushing into the mass storage here. So everything should be stored. I'll eventually pipe all this stuff out. I also smelted some of the iron I had. So anyway, I started going to the under pressure. I'm still on the first quest technically. I did this first part, and now we're here. 120 meters down below. So I'll need about 120 drill pipes is what I'm hearing. Did you know how to make? Ooh, we gotta. So what I was actually doing before I realized I wasn't recording was trying to make the new pipes, or the bigger pipes. Which I set this up, and I set this up to melt plastic, and then I realized, oh, I have a bucket of it, so I'll just throw that in there. Which will allow me, I think, to make the better compressor. Oh wait, that's to make the blue one. There's gotta be a medium, a flux compressor. Ooh. Well. No, we still need the blue. Okay, well I should. These can only hold 5, but I'm hoping that this will go over 5 now. Shoot, I don't think so. Alright, this gas lift seems to only need a max pressure of 5 anyway, so. We have them for when we need them. This is just temporary. Not where this is gonna go. But that's drilling. Yep. So we're making more pressure here. I was not stupid. Alright, so we'll need some glass. That'll be enough. More than enough. I gotta figure out. Uh-uh. Solar compressor. Oh, still needs that. We're just burning coal, so let's let that run. Oh my god, that jet picks up oil like crazy. 16,000 millibuckets. Or drill pipes, huh? Alright. Yeah, how do I, what, 5. Flux compressor, that. This seems possible. Thermal compressor converts temperature differentials on opposite sides of the block to compressed air. Place a high temperature block on one side of the compressor and a low temperature block on the opposite. Okay, kind of like, what is that? It's one of the generators from, immersive engineering. So lava and ice. Yeah, I don't know. Do I have my pneumatic book? I do. Maybe that will tell me. Compressors. Great. Thermal compressor is a compressor which uses the temperature differentials. I'm trying to run this compressor purely. Won't work. In lava and packed ice to provide a temperature gradient. Brother. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's try to make it. There's actually no reason for this. Because we got oil. And we need to make refineries. Refinery controller, refinery output. Okay. Oh god, do I have to find them? Yes. I don't suppose I have one. I have that. Why did I take that out? So we have to go back. This is where we go back. Refineries use process a fluid into different fluids. Okay. See what happens. We need a way to transfer the oil, which I do have. No. Yeah. Oh, they're over there. It's like mechanism pipes. Alright. Then stores the output of fluids produced. Oh, so I actually need. What kind of upgrade can you hold? Right, well, when we got resources at the dick and balls. Huh? What the 4 refinery outputs? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and look for those, so I'll be back. Alright, I made a trip over to the pressure place, I called it. I found it. There's a big oil rig thing. I got a few more, but you only need 4 pressure tubes. Let me do this actually. $50 per. Put it on about 800. Back now. The refinery not need pressure? Guess not. Okay. Now, required temperature 100 Celsius. It requires heat or produces heat. Okay. Lava cools. Vortex tube fast, but requires power. Can I make a vortex tube at the moment? I have some. So it don't matter if I can or not. Low-key forgot how these work. Well, heat sinks on them too, right? Warning, due to a bug with pneumatic crack, the game may crash if you take damage from heat sink while wearing Tinker's contract armor. Okay. Glad they made a note of that. So we want to be heated up, so I think we want to turn it. The good part is I've left the wrench over here. God, I can't wait to have AE and wireless. That should be pretty soon. This is one step towards power. Okay, I definitely sent that. Hello. Can't get my wrench out. What the? Make another one and don't put it back in there. Yeah. There, heat that bad boy up. So is it? It's not using power. Negative 273 is kind of insane. Okay, we are cooking. Oh, we don't have temperature effects from it. It could be from our still suit, actually. Slowly but surely cooking this up. And then, okay, you can pull out of each one. Nice. I mean, we might have set up a couple of these now. Because this thing just never runs out. I don't know. It's running out, though. What's wrong with it? Oh, connect up to a tank. That's like a tank. Probably wants to. It's mods one. Huge. Large. Plastic, plastic, plastic. But which one of these makes plastic? I think it's the LPG. Because we're kind of like... Okay, with coal. 100 millibuckets. It's 1,000 of these. And I need to be able to make switch. In-world transformation. We just kind of gotta let this cook for a little while. And then I can turn these into other things, but also I can use them to power. Like I said, I might need a few of these. I have more vortex tubes. That one right there. I can cook some more up. Roller. And I can at least do another one. We should have done bucket of each. Thermal dye, thin layer. Oh, right. So, I forgot about those. I've used it. These hold their... Yes. So for the moment, push this forward to refinery. Controller. Controller. Oh, there we go. Stack these. Oh, it needs to be. Duh. There's genuinely no way I put the wrench. Oh. This is a very sloppy setup. Look. These little kerosene get full. Order doesn't matter, but I'd rather them be the same. Alright. So we're refining. I'm gonna let these cook up for a little bit and we'll come back and I will look into how to make it into power and stuff. Okay, I've been cooking that stuff up for a little bit. I'm gonna make myself a little dynamo here. And this I believe is what we put fuel into. Create the big power. Which this is one of the quests as well. It's also I unlocked the final chapter. Work in progress disclaimer. I was looking at this rover a long time ago. That'd be super fun to get. Okay. So we get a free LPG. And this thing prevents RF from being lost after coil saturation. Okay. We're gonna need my universal cables. My energy cubes, wherever they are. One's still up there, I think. I also did automate the plastic, sort of. I just figured it out. I don't suppose there's a wireless technology. Gas tier? Clean gas? Oh. So like I said, I let these cook for a little while. I've been doing stuff. I'm using all the LPG to make plastic. I think I'm gonna use gasoline for power, because I can turn this into that and that into that. So, but anyway, super cramped setup back here, but it will be fixed and made to look better. Jesus, wrote a coal. So pulling the LPG out into the thermo-pneumatic processing plant. Puts coal and LPG, makes molten plastic. Then is pushed into the blast chiller that I made, by the way. I don't remember what quest it is. At some point early, you get 2 pieces of packed ice. At this point, take the packed ice, make the blast chiller, take this out, fill it with water, and it will create ice. Then you can use it to make more packed ice. Anyway. So it gets pushed into here, the ingot cast, and it's making plastic. Completely automatic. The only thing I have to manually enter coal for now. Once I have AE set up, should be able to just export it constantly. The only other thing I wanted to do, I don't have conduits. I don't have any fluid. We'll set up this dynamo. I'm gonna make this all way prettier. I just kind of want to get it done. Is that the way it goes? Okay. Let's. Does it power at the top? Yeah. We'll set this up as a buffer. And my other cube. They're just constantly charging each other. Alright. So I should be able to just stick that in there, and then we can put this in there. But in the meantime, we will pump out the gasoline once it burns through the LPG. If it can. Wait, does it only burn 100 millibuckets? I thought it burned a whole bucket because I put a bucket in there. Uh-oh. Alright, it doesn't retain its liquid. That's good. Okay, that is our power for now. So that's good. But by the so I will take these thermopneumatic ones, just like the oil one, and I can take, let's say, oh, so let's just go to gasoline. It can be made from kerosene, and kerosene can be made from diesel. So, and I might set up more of these because the plant had four. It had 4 refinery controllers and 16 outputs. So if I can make that somewhere and get that cooking up, these are gonna take forever. So 1,000 millibuckets makes 400,000. Is that what I'm getting here? It's kind of eating the gasoline, but we're not making that much gasoline, so. Oh. Why did that happen? Let's try to get that out. Oh, like, no, gas. There we go. Wait, this is only making 40? No, 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 no. Unacceptable. What do you mean 40? Creosote. And if I filled it with LPG? Because I could do that, I could do 2 for power. It's not ideal. Make it run a couple in unison. Yeah, this the thing I have from Create is way faster than this. I have been duped. Generates energy in large amounts. Does not. Oh, maybe I can add augments to it. Oh, we need to make like this stuff. Oh boy, that's a whole thing. That'd have to be a off-camera thing. So yeah, okay, so I've literally just made a worse powers. Yeah, I've been working. I actually took a whole day. I was at work, but I've come up with something so far. Um, it's pretty self-sufficient now. Went through a whole lot of steps off camera, but I built this whole kind of a monstrosity. I don't know. I don't really hate it, but I kind of do at the same time. It'd be cleaner if these accepted pressure from other areas, but they don't. So I've got my same refineries here, and I'm voiding the diesel and the kerosene because I didn't want to go through the multi-step process. But I am taking gasoline and refining it into LPG, heating it down. Wait, this is a mess down here, but that's why it's down here. And do not touch these heat sinks. It even tells you there's a bug with pneumatic craft and Tinker's armor. I've hit them many times, crashed my game many times. But anyway, fuel is pumping into here. You can see it at the top, kind of just teetering back and forth. It gets a little burst every now and then. Um, Again, I don't really know what I'm doing with pneumatic craft. I have 3 of these vortex tubes, and you're telling me this thing's putting off enough heat to stop that? Anyway. And then is the oil rig, or whatever, the drill pipe. Did it run out of oil? Not enough pressure. Well, we have a huge reserve here, a buffer. Um, I guess it doesn't matter right now. I think this is going. I don't. I don't know. I just needed it temporarily to make plastic because I have some plans. Anyway, the LPG is being pumped up into this one, which this is probably going to stop working soon. Um, but same thing I had before. I think I showed it off quickly. Then it pumps out the molten plastic into the blast chiller, makes plastic. So that's what I got for now. My plan is to do flux compressors, or 1 or 2 or something, but I need power. How do I get power? Well, I think I'm going to do nuclear. Well, that is, I think, the end game and goal, but wondering if I have enough supplies to be going nuclear. That much, I don't know. Sorry, I haven't been recording for a while, so I'm sitting here just used to not talking. Even though I do talk to myself a lot when I play. But what I could do is look into upgrading my guns. Is it crayfish? A workbench. Press steel. Do I even have a good? I don't know. Yeah, enchanted though. Because I need more power. I'm going to need power to run mechanism. I'm going to need power to run pneumatic craft. I need power to run AE. So this mod makes like 0 sense. Ow. Yeah, now it's slowly getting it, which is fine. I just made 3.5 stacks of plastic. I also built a bigger water tank out of create tank. It was getting too full. This little one. And I figured it's just a waste. It isn't, it doesn't. Matter of fact, does he got a bunch built up? Oh, none. That works for me. I just been feeding him like gasoline or something just to, you know. Puncturing. Oh, I can quick scope? Absolutely, give me that. Alright. And if I had enough power, I could run create off of power as well. I also saw in the tips down here in the bottom left, you can sieve with a deployer from create. So if I have that running at like max stress, this process can be done through create. Or I could use mechanism crushers and then create sifters. Because these aren't that fast. And they require power. Same with these. These are not fast and they're not doing anything, so they're not hammers. Do I have a create crusher? No. I don't know. I think I'm going to end off here for this pneumatic episode. This is part 2, basically, which is refining oil and creating plastic, I guess. It's not completely self-sufficient. I thought it was, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at pneumatic craft. It doesn't make any sense to me. I try. But as long as I can get the basics of what I need. I still have to set up automated PCBs. But again, I'm going to try to get power first. Because then it involves using this. And the pressure chamber, which I did break and I just didn't rebuild. But it'll be along this whole back here. So. Yeah, that's it for now. I'm probably going to go on a little adventure, try to find the nuclear map. Because I noticed I did find them in the cities, in some of the chests, so that's where I'll go. And see what I can find. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.